You could fit so many cars in this bad boy. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are on another Free Meal Friday. We are in Valpo's newly remodeled restaurant, Birdies, right here in downtown Valparaiso on Lincoln Way. If you guys didn't know, there is a huge parking garage right behind me. So you don't have to walk blocks to get to this restaurant, and you don't have to fight for parking. So let's go inside and see what Birdies is all about. All right, guys, listen. We are going to get an exclusive look at next door at Birdies. We got the owner, Evan, here. It's not even 4 o'clock, and he's going to take us over there.
All right, come on in, guys.
It's pretty cozy over here. Nice and quiet. Like I said, it's not even 4 o'clock, and Evan's bringing us over here. So Evan... So we have Birdies, and then we have next door at Birdies. Can you explain to us what next door at Birdies is and the type of vibe that we're supposed to be getting over here?
Yeah, so next door is our dinner side. Birdies is our breakfast side, and this is a really big space. So we wanted to, we came up with the idea of having a concept where it's essentially 2 restaurants in one. And this came at a time when we were closing the Dish on the north side of town, and we wanted to keep a lot of our staff and keep the same menu items while kind of expanding on that foundation. And we wanted to change the vibe a little bit because the Dish had been open for such a long time, and we wanted to make it different, make it feel different. And we didn't want it to be confusing where it was 2 different restaurants, but they were combined in some sort of way because there is a shared space in the back that is used all day. So we wanted some elements of they feel very different, but they're connected, and that's why we named it. We wanted a name like Birdies. That's the name we came up with, but having this place called Next Door, where it made it feel connected and less confusing. So that was kind of the thought about that, and we do like mid-century elements, just the classic vibe, and you'll see a lot of those elements not only here and on Birdie's side, but also at Lenny's. We've got Eames chairs, and so that stuff is something that my wife and I are kind of into.
We love it, man. I could definitely feel the more of like an older vibe, like old school. Like I could definitely come in here, maybe have some dinner with my wife or friends or something.
Yeah, and that was kind of the thought. Like we wanted it to feel like a date night spot, but we also wanted families to feel like they can come in here and not spend a ton of money and get dinner with the kids. So having options to where it can kind of go either way, where it's a date night spot, or you can come in here for a business meeting, but families and kids are welcome, and anyone can come in here and find a good option for a dinner.
Family oriented. Now we're gonna find out about that. We'll look at the menu here in a little bit for next door at Birdies. It's exclusive because it's not even 4 o'clock. Don't forget. So, for the month of December, I have committed to no processed foods. I have committed to no alcohol. I have committed to no added sugars or anything like that. So, being at a restaurant spot to have sort of a free meal or have things that I'm enjoying is kind of difficult right now. So, I mean, there's so much good stuff. We're looking at buttermilk pancakes, berry pancakes. Hold on. There's a Nutella mousse waffle. Sounds amazing. Stuffed French toast, cinnamon toast crunch. I mean, all of it just looks awesome. I really am. Ryan, what do you say? I mean, if I did this, I'd have to be doing it for the people. I mean, what do you say?
I mean, it's supposed to be a cheat meal, free cheat meal.
I'm convinced. I am convinced that we probably should end up doing something off of the bad list. But I will pick something that's very healthy and nutritious. Maybe not. This is supposed to be free meal. All right, guys, listen, for the sake of the video, for your sake, so that way you guys know that I'm here enjoying some good, delicious food, we are going to break that at Birdies today. All right, what's your name?
Candace.
Candace, what's up, Candace?
Hey, how you doing?
Jesse.
Nice to meet you, Jesse.
This is going to be our server today here at Birdies. We expect nothing but the best here from Candace. And As far as drinks, I think I'm good on anything to drink. Samson, do you want anything? Do you want anything to drink?
Products, we have fresh juices. We also have a full espresso bar, full liquor bar if that's how we feel today.
Oh, fresh espresso and fresh juice. You know what? I'll tell you what. I could definitely use some espresso, so I'll take an espresso.
All right, you want to do a single or double, or you want to turn it into a later drink like a caramel macchiato?
No, let me go ahead and get a double. We're gonna go ahead and get a double. A little bit of ice on the side. Samson, you want some fresh juice, buddy? All right, we're gonna get a fresh juice for the little guy. You want orange or apple, buddy? Apple juice for the little guy.
Okay.
You want something to drink, Mom?
I'm gonna stick with water.
All right.
Did you make like a mocha with the espresso?
I sure can. You want a hotter ice?
Ice?
Sit right there. All right, so drinks are ordered. They got a full bar.
Lunch and breakfast is available to you all day. Soup
Ooh.
is creamy tomato basil today, and the chicken tortilla.
Creamy tomato basil. That sounds amazing. Okay.
If you need a little more time with the menu, got any questions, do not hesitate to ask them.
Yeah, we're gonna wait for Evan to make a decision on the menu.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good.
Thank you. Yo, so far I'm in here, and this definitely feels like it almost feels nostalgic. Like I feel like I'm in the 50s. So this really reminds me of mixtape. How you go on a mixtape and you feel like you're like in the 80s. Like I feel like I'm in here, and this is more like 60s, 70 feel. Like the sliding doors are dope. The walls. I mean, you could see behind me, we got the backsplash, some of the older cushions. Yo, the vibes in here are decent, and I just seen them walk out with like 3 chicken sliders. Hold up, where is that at on the menu? Chicken and biscuit sliders, yeah. All right, guys, like I said before, only for today am I gonna break this fast. Not sure how I'm gonna feel after, but we're about to enjoy some delicious food at a new restaurant here in Valparaiso. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with Evan Casas, owner of Birdies. He also owns several other restaurants here in downtown Valparaiso, but we're here checking out Birdies, newly remodeled, in place of what used to be Tony's Pizza right next to Buffalo Wild Wings. And at the beginning of the video, we mentioned to you there's that huge parking garage right across the street. So, Evan, tell us a little bit more about, what it was that inspired you to bring Birdies to downtown and then bring another restaurant here downtown Valpo.
Yeah, well, when Anthony let us know he was interested in retiring, we were kind of intrigued by the opportunity to have a spot downtown. And we've had a lot of experience with breakfast, with doing Le Peep on the north side of town. So there are some similarities on this menu to the Le Peep menu, but there are some tweaks. So like for instance, having the dish or a lot of the recipes from the dish at Next Door now. We use our crab cakes that we make for the dish, and we use those for the crab cake Benedict. So we've tried to do some things to elevate our menu a little bit, while having a lot of those classic breakfast and lunch, diner, whatever you want to call it, elements that kind of please everybody.
I love it. So we were looking at the menu too. There are quite a few things on here, but we'll get to the menu here in a minute. So let me ask you this, Evan. When somebody comes into your restaurant, what is it that you want them to experience or feel, coming in here, leaving here, or just their time here with, your staff and eating?
Yeah, I mean, we put a lot of thought into the design, and we use a designer out of Chicago that works well with our style. But we really wanted to raise the bar in terms of the design of the restaurants that you see, like in Valpo. Like we've got a lot of great restaurants, but we wanted to like take it up another level to almost compete with restaurants that you'd see in Chicago. So I talk about like mid-century. That's our style, my wife and I. And just when you think of the word classic, like we love that classic design that doesn't go out of style. So using elements that were or styles that were very prevalent in that time period. We like that a lot, and we think it lends to a very comfortable vibe and a casual but upscale feel. So that's kind of been our mindset with that. And then just, with the menu, like I said, having enough options that kind of please everyone, whether it's a sweet tooth or, you want something savory, something light like just avocado toast, or a bigger breakfast. We've got options for everyone. And we've got experience with that, and I've got a really talented team. So it came together well.
We could definitely feel it, and I was just talking about on video about how it feels like really homey and really low key family vibe-ish. And I mean, I think you guys did an amazing job of kind of like putting this together, because I'm pretty relaxed, and this is kind of what I've been doing. So I'm enjoying myself. So my third question, Evan, and let me ask you this, is what do you suggest? So it is my cheat meal, okay? I am breaking a fast. I haven't ate anything processed. I haven't ate anything with any added sugar. But I'm going to do that for the sake of our video, for the sake of making sure that Birdies is recognized for some delicious food. So what is it off of this menu? I'm going to get a savory item, and I'm going to get a sweet item. Can you let me know what it is? Man. It could be lunch or dinner. What is your go-to? If you were to order breakfast.
I mean, looking at you and your muscles, and I would go with the steak and eggs.
I'm blushing. We're gonna do steak and eggs.
It's a really nice cut of meat. It's sirloin. We use it on the dinner side. Like I said, there are ingredients that we use at night, so it lends to having a more like elevated breakfast, because we're not just getting the cheapest steak that you can buy. Our crab cakes are like legit fresh crab.
Sounds delicious.
So there are things like that are great. I mean, the burrito's great, but you might want to order a couple things.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to order a couple things. I've been thinking about eating all
day. You gotta
day.
take advantage.
Yes, I'm going to get the steak and eggs for sure. I'm thinking off of the menu on the sweet side, man. You got a Nutella mousse waffle. I might have 2 of those.
Yeah, our Swedish pancakes have been really popular. My wife is Swedish, and my mom's always made Swedish pancakes growing up. So it's very similar to a crepe. But on the regular Swedish pancakes, we use lingonberries, which is traditional, and then we use those same lingonberries on the dinner side with our Swedish meatballs. So we sell a ton
Oh my
of those.
gosh!
They're not super heavy. It's more of a lighter dish, but it tastes great, and it's no one in the area is really doing Swedish pancakes.
Swedish pancakes, I've never had them. Maybe I'll have some of those on the
side. Get them on the side, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So he's convinced me, guys. He's pulling my arm. I'm gonna have to get the Nutella mousse waffle, and then we're gonna get Swedish pancakes with some steak and eggs.
Yeah.
So Evan, as we wrap this up and we wrap up our interview, is there anything that you'd like to leave the viewers with, or just the people in the community of Valparaiso with, as we part ways, and you're gonna get seen by a lot of people?
Yeah.
What do you want to tell the city?
I mean, we love being a part of this community. I was born and raised here, and my grandpa, had it started with a supermarket a long time ago, Costas Foods on the north side of town. So our family's got deep roots here, and we just love this community, love being a part of it. And any restaurant or any project we do, we view it from a mindset of like improving the community and making it more exciting to live here, make people want to be a part of this community, drive here to go out to dinner, because we have so many great restaurants. I mean, you think about, Blockhead or Stacks, we've got so many options in town where it's like we're blessed to be in a community of this size that has so many great options and so many great restaurant owners. And it's just an honor to be a part of that. And we always want to raise the bar, just to because it makes everyone work harder. It makes all the other restaurant owners work harder and deliver a better product, and which ultimately makes for a better community. So it's an honor to be a part of that, and we love the people that live here, and that and it's a great community. So we're really thankful to be a part of that, and hope you guys come and check it out if you haven't been here yet. We just opened a little over a month ago, and
wow.
we'd love to see you
awesome.
guys come in.
Yeah. Well, we're glad to be here, and we're like kind of breaking it in actually. So we're breaking in the seats, and I can't tell you how humbling it is, to be able to shake hands with so many business owners. I mean, it was kind of like an idea where we started this, and the idea behind it was I just want to put other people in the spotlight. Like, it's not about me or my business or training people. I want to enjoy some food, and that's what we do together as a family. So I figured in the process, I put other people on the spotlight and I get other businesses recognized, which is something that I love to do, because it's not always about me. This is, once again, and you said it yourself, this is part of a community. And when you bring people together in the community, people raise their standards for what they're doing, what they expect from other people. And to be sitting here, I mean, it's humbling to sit here with the man that owns so many restaurants in the city and takes such high regard in making sure that you're providing excellent customer service to everybody while, making their experience very comfortable and providing great food. So thank you for being a part of this video. Thank you for letting us come in here, and we look forward to visiting many of your other restaurants and putting you guys on the spotlight, man. So thanks for your time here with us today.
And I really appreciate you doing these videos too, because it creates an opportunity to engage with other people, like you said. I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself, but like that speaks to this community that we live in, and it's really cool to have people that think outside the box and just put themselves out there to do things, because in doing that, you're creating relationships, and you're like you said, you're highlighting business owners, and it gives them an opportunity to speak about what they do when they normally might not have the tools or the abilities to do that, when they're just so focused on what they're doing. So you going out of your way to make that happen, I think is a really cool thing, it's always cool to see people doing that, and I'd like to see more of it.
Yeah,
so yeah,
absolutely.
I appreciate you doing that.
Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah,
You're
thanks.
awesome. Thank
Yeah.
you. Evan Costas, ladies and gentlemen, owner of Birdies and several other restaurants that we will be checking out here in the near future. Now let's get to eating. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the steak and eggs,
Okay, how would you like that steak prepared today?
medium.
Medium. How would you like your eggs?
Actually, I want the steak still mooing.
All right, so you want it complaining when you cut into it?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right,
Yes.
so you want it rare?
Yeah. Make it rare for me.
All right.
We're gonna get Swedish pancakes, and then I'm gonna get the Nutella mousse waffle.
Okay.
And I think that's it. Do you want anything, bro?
Ray, how do you want your eggs cooked? For your steak and eggs?
Over easy.
Over easy?
Yep.
And sticking with the cubed potatoes, would you like hash browns, fruit?
You know what? Let's do hash browns.
Hash browns, you got it. And you get some toast with that. We have our fresh baked sourdough, white, wheat, rye.
Oh, you guys make the bread here?
We make the sourdough in.
Oh yeah, let me get some sourdough. Hey, any place that makes their own bread, I'm with it.
All right, you got it. Any
Yeah.
jelly for you, strawberry or blackberry?
No, I'm okay on that. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Candace. We got food coming. Swedish pancakes, those look amazing. Nutella mousse waffle. And steak and eggs.
All right, bon appetit, gentlemen.
Bone apple tea. All right, we're about to see what's going on, guys. Let's see. All right. Hash browns and steak and eggs. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the man's meal. Okay? You ain't eating if you don't take a picture of your food. Dog, this is perfect. Look at this shit. Look at that. Ooh, pop some puss. Stop. I'm hungry, man. A lot of flavor. Chimichurri is good. That is amazing, actually. Let's try this homemade sourdough. See what this is all about. All right. I gotta figure out if they sell this stuff by the loaf. Yo, this sourdough is so good. And I'm not just saying that for the video. That is some fire bread. You know what's crazy though? Is I'm gonna eat all of this food. I'm not sure how to eat this, but this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try with the fork. To me, I think it'd probably be best so usually when I try pancakes or anything from anywhere, I always try without adding syrup first. See what the flavor's like. I've never had Swedish pancakes. Those are so good. Those are bomb. You want one? You gotta try one.
Okay. I'm full now. Try to describe what they're like.
All right, so the flavor's amazing. I mean, it's not too sweet, but it's sweet enough. You definitely have the pancakey filling with a, how do I describe it? It kind of tastes like French toast, but moister. Like, I don't know. The flavor is amazing. Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely adding this to my restaurant spots, bro. Definitely adding this to my restaurant spots. Especially breakfast. I don't know if he told me when he told me to order all this food, like he probably really thought I was gonna eat it all. I mean, I probably will, not gonna lie. So good, oh my gosh. All right. We got the waffle, got some Nutella. Listen, anything with Nutella is always going to be good. But what we're going to do first is we're going to try a little piece of that waffle. So let me tell you something. Waffles are superior to pancakes because they're crispier and they're just better. They just are. So we're going to try a piece of the waffle first. No syrup, nothing. Waffles bomb. Yep. Now we're gonna try it with some Nutella on it. Okay? Here we go. Yep. That's a hit. I got so into eating, I lost my napkin. Back to the Swedish pancakes, because these things are so good. Very unique. I've never had anything like it. Swedish pancakes, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long time since I had sugar, bro. Well, I mean, like,
rush the crash. That's a lot of sugar.
that's why I don't want to eat that. Like this I could do. But that right there is scaring me. But this I can fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Fire. Yo, this sourdough is bomb. You want some of this? My cameraman's so difficult. He won't let me film him. Sorry.
How would you compare the steak to like a steakhouse?
I mean, granted the cut. Usually I don't go to a steakhouse and order sirloin. This is going to be higher protein, leaner meat. It tastes great. It tastes great. It's amazing. Perfectly cooked. Medium done. The way I like it. Top tier. That's how I rate it. I've never ordered a sirloin from anywhere else. Never thought about it. I'm usually a ribeye type of guy. Ribeye is my favorite. New York second. What about you? What's your favorite cut of meat?
Steak-wise, filet.
I like fillets too. But my favorite is ribeye. Ribeye, New York, then sirloin. And I only eat sirloin if I'm like trying to stay on track with my diet. But I mean, everything that I just had was plenty to not stay on track with my diet. Look at that. Did you see the way that knife went through that meat? Look at, watch. Barely any pressure. That's a good piece of sirloin. You know I had to finish the steak and egg, so. Yo. This bread is amazing. Did I say that already? Bro. Do you like sourdough? Oh my gosh, this is so good.
What's better, that or Susie's homemade bread?
You're putting me in a spot. You're putting me in a spot. So I like, man, I think it's undecided at this point.
Which is fair. They're very different. White bread,
Yeah.
sourdough.
Yeah. I mean, respectively, I can't even answer that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, sitting in front of me are 2 empty plates. They just took the third a second ago, and we're finishing up here at Birdies. Environment, electric. I wouldn't say electric, but this is definitely a spot I'd come to if I want to have a kickback breakfast or brunch. Haven't tried dinner yet. That's next door at Birdies. We'll try that soon. Food's been amazing. Staff is phenomenal. Candace was our waitress. Make sure you ask for Candace when you come in. Evan's been amazing. I mean, as you can see, he puts a lot of thought and passion into building these restaurants for people to come in and enjoy themselves, as well as building the menu. Sirloin, hash browns, eggs, and sourdough were phenomenal. Swedish pancakes was something I never had, and those were amazing. And then I had some waffles with Nutella on them. Oh my gosh, so good. But anytime you have Nutella, respectively, it's delicious. So, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we are wrapping up here at Birdies. Thanks for tuning in. Show some love. Make sure you share this. And to support our training business and anything that we do with our youth, make sure that you purchase a sweater at the link below.